Leif Hetland is an incredible man of God, but he himself went through a horrific time in burnout through ministry, and his story, hopefully somewhere down the track, I'll share that with you as well because it's gold. But what he learned through that whole process, he uses around the world. He started global missionary awareness and hopes to put churches in missions all around the world, and probably is one of the most influential Christian leaders in Muslim nations. This next snippet is Leif's perspective on delicious special sauce.
I think just one quick picture that I think is, because when we're looking at, say, a orphanage in the sense of the way we do the system compared to a church family paradigm, in one of the systems, everybody will come to a big table, somebody else prepare the food, or we hire staff to pay the food. The different individual come and try to eat from that table. But from a family perspective, each one is coming with their special sauce to the table. So I just wanted for a second for people to see, because this is what I'm living, and I'm living it out with my leaders. And I just thought about it. I'm heading out to Penang, Malaysia. One of them are coming in there. He's raised the dead. This guy sees 200 people saved one-on-one a week, carries creative miracles like I've never seen, led over 20,000 individuals to Jesus. Everywhere he goes, revival breaks loose. He lives this lifestyle. I have another one, he goes into the deep places with God, and the seekers and the revelatory realm with God. So I have Benji, who's another one of my sons, who in the next moment, just in the last 6 months, his team has planted 50 new churches, but they planted 450 churches. And I could go from person to person to person, but when I get there, I have access to more prophetic than I had before, because I have some. Then I have somebody else that brings their sauce. But in a family system, I certainly don't have access to all of those accounts. I'm not going to become like any of them, because I'm going to be me. Copies are very cheap in a family culture. Each one is unique and everybody's valuable. They know who they are. I'm bringing something to family table, but then all of my sons and daughters bring something. And then suddenly I will leave that place with all these accounts I didn't have before, and I will have an upgrade. So I can see how God is setting this up to change the world, because if one can do 1,000, 2, 10,000, imagine just the small little group of 200 people that I have, that all are bringing something to the family table. And then they have access to all these other accounts. And then they go back to China and back again to their places with all these things they didn't have access to before, because it is a family account. It is a family business. But also when one of us hurts, all of us hurts. When one of us get a breakthrough, all of us get a breakthrough. When your stock goes up, mine goes up, because it's a family business. The way of living and loving is so much fun. So I can't imagine to go back again to the orphan way of doing it, no matter how successful it is, when I can do it in family. I can do it with people that I love being with, even the difficult people to love. I love being with them, and I love having them as part of the team, the dream team. And to dream together with people from a place of identity and family, it is so much fun. So I would just think about that privilege when I'm coming to this big banqueting table in Penang. Before I had to prepare all the food and everybody came to eat. But now I'm going to be with family. Each one of them have their special sauce to the table, and I get to eat from that, and I get to bring mine. That's the way of living, and that's the way of loving, and that's what's going to change the world.